Gopal Swami Jivan Darshan Part 4. A glimpse of the life vision of Sadguru Sri Gopalananda Swami. Gave sons to Barot. Once Gopalananda Swami was travelling from Vadodara. Then all the Haribhaktas came to worship the Lord. He was also a Barot Bhai among Haribhaktas. He said to Swami, I have no son. If you pray to Maharaj, you will be blessed with a son. At that time, Swami broke a branch of palm tree from the field and said, Take this, your son. Then Haribhakta said, Swami, these are 2 branches. Then Swami said, You will have 2 sons. Then with the blessings of Swami, Barot Bhai got 2 sons. Growing up, they both became solitary devotees. Made a living. The son of Krishna Ram Shastri of Vadodara was married, and it started raining as it was the month of Jait. Cars were not hired from anywhere. Shastri Gopalananda came to Swami in the temple and prayed that Swami's wedding day was near and carts were not available. Then Swami says you will come out and you will get carts. Then Krishnaram took Swami out of the temple, where he was standing in front of the temple. Shastri hired carts for his life. Then in the morning they came to the bank of the river Mahi by walking together. At that time some people met Sama and said, Mahi river runs on 2 banks and you turn back. Krishnaram Shastri had full faith in Swami, so he kept the carts running. When he went to the bank of the river, he saw a path in the water on both sides, so he took carts in the river and waded there, completed the marriage ceremony there and came home the next day. Everyone was surprised. Shastri came to the temple and prayed to Swami that, O Swami, you completed the marriage ceremony in Pratapthi and returned home without incident. Mir Sahib of Vadodara could not sleep for 12 years. He prayed to Swami. Then Swami sent to Krishnaram Shastri. Then the Swami told Shastri that if I give him the osad, then his disease will be eradicated and you will live. Then the Swami gave it to Krishnaram with tikha and tulsi leaves folded, and the Swami told him to chant the name of Swaminarayan, and then he would fall asleep. Then Krishnaram gave the padika, ate it and immediately fell asleep. In this way, Swami's Pratap also got life and livelihood. Hari Mandir in Jhol village. Bhagat Swami, a patidar of Jhol village, came to visit him. Then Swami asked Bhola Bhagat in surprise, Is there no temple in your village? Then Bhagat says, Yes, Swami. Our village belongs to Muslims. They do not allow temples. Then Swami says that his show should not be burdened by the temple. Let me come with you to your village. You go there today and prepare the goods like bricks and lime. Then Swami reached Jhol with 60 men and Kadiya. Swami took Bhola Bhagat with him and left to look for a place for the temple. Swami chose the place which belonged to the villager. The foundation of the temple was carved on that place. Then Bhagat said, Swami, this is the village lady's place. Swami smiles and says, Why are you worried? You have to do as I say. Then the foundations were dug at the command of the Lord. The villager came to know about this. He came there with 5 or 7 barrels to make Swami fast. A big snake came out of it and everyone fled back to Agha. Villager's girl was bitten by a snake but did not recover. Came back to stop the work of the temple. At that time a brown snake came out. It ran after the village lady and started thrashing and bit her boy. Finally he came to Swami and started telling Kargari that Swami, Revive my son." Then Swami said, "He does not disturb anything in the temple. If you write about this place for the temple, the boy will live." The villager described the place, so Swami saved the boy alive. Thus Swami built a temple in the Muslims' village in the Muslims' own village and kept a brown snake to guard the temple, which still guards. A fire was lit in the furnace. Once Brahmananda Swami was preparing a temple in Junagadh and had a lime kiln built there for it. In the village there lived a Dreshi Bavo of the sect. He would not allow the fire to start in the lime kiln by using jantra mantra etc. out of hatred. Hence Brahmananda Swami was very tired. At that time Gopal Swami reached Junagadh. Brahmananda Swami did all the talking and prayed. Swami arrived in a horse-drawn carriage along with monks and Haribhaktas at the place where the Arna was. Then Swami called for milk and gave 3 streams of circulating milk and said, "Chet, chet, chet." Where he spoke 3 times, a fire was lit in the furnace. Just as the burns in the fire and the fire is lit by the Lord's utterance of the word Chet. The work of the temple continued. Dveshi Bhavo Swami bowed his head in shame because of this miracle. It was confirmed in my mind that this is a very powerful man. Murthy remained shy in prestige. The root temple was prepared by Brahmananda Swami. In it, the moment of worshipping the idols came Mahasud Pancham. Brahmananda Swami wrote to Gopalananda Swami for idol status. Then Gopalananda Swami reached Muli along with some saints. Brahmans and Haribhaktas from all over Jhalawad came for darshan in the festival of idol worship. One is the festival of God's prestige and the season of Vasant Panchami. Also Sadguru like Gopalananda Swami and Ayodhya Prasadji Maharaj also arrived. Thousands of devotees from all over the country came to take advantage of the darshan of that survey. Rows of Brahmans and Haribhaktas sat down to eat. The first row was still taking the prasad where the cooks, Motia Ladu, strained. It came to Brahmananda Swami that the food is missing. Then Brahmananda Swami took Gopalananda Swami to the room where the food was filled. Swami covered the raised Vishek Mana Ladu and said, "Bring our Lalji." Then Swami's Lalji sat on a chair and he also sat there with a dholni. Then Swami ordered that now you all start serving and don't let anyone go hungry. All the devotees gathered a lot and called Swaminarayan Bhagwan Jai. When I looked at the bay in the morning, there was a pile of laddus just like before. Seeing that, everyone fell at the feet of Gopalananda Swami and said, "There would be no shame if you had not come." Then Brahmananda Swami folded his hands and said, "Lord, you are a god, but nothing grows in this salty soil." Then Swami said, "Whoever plants pomegranate in this garden, it will be very good." Then planted pomegranates. With the blessings of Swami, the pomegranates became one by one. Thus, by the grace of Swami, the idol became disgraced in prestige. Ghela's glory. In Gadpur, Gopalananda Swami along with Purushananda Swami used to go to take bath continuously at 4 o'clock in the morning. Then Purushananda Swami once told Swami that you are old and if you fall down sometimes, your body will be in danger. So let me refresh you by bringing Ghela water to the temple. Then Swami says that if the water stirs, then all the people of Dham come to bathe freely. On his way there, Purushananda Swami did not believe this. Once went to bath at 4 o'clock early. There he saw Anant Muktas walking away. Purushananda Swami asked him, "Who are you?" Yareshwat Maktas said, "We are freed from Shvedripa and always come here to bathe. Also fill the Kamandala with this water and anoint Lord Vasudeva there." Thus, Gopalananda Swami glorified Ghela. Chaitanyananda Swami's effort avoided. Balamukundananda Swami was the disciple of Sadguru Chaitanyananda Swami in Vartal. He would constantly go to have intercourse with Gopalananda Swami. Once Chaitanyananda Swami asked, "Why do you always come late at night? And where does it go?" Then Balamukundananda Swami said, "I am going to sit and listen to Gopalananda Swami. Even great Sadgurus come there to listen to the talks. Lord, even if you hear the words of Gopalananda Swami once, you too will feel like coming there continuously." Chaitanyananda Swami says that I will not go there. After a few days, Balmukundanand said to Swami that today I will also come to listen to Swami's words. Let me see how Swami talks. Then Balamukundananda Swami told Gopalananda Swami through a man that Chaitanyananda Swami, you have come to listen to asana. The Swami immediately prepared a large cushion, and when Chaitanyananda Swami came, he sat on the cushion and then said some things about the excellence of manhood and some things about the difference between avatars and avatars. Chaitanyananda Swami was very happy on hearing that and said, I will now come to listen to Nirantara Swami's words. Even Gopalananda Swami would often take a Sanskrit book and ask Chaitanyananda Swami what Shriji Maharaj has said in it. So explain from your mouth. After some days, Chaitanyananda Swami joined hands with Gopalananda Swami and said, if you had not met me, I would have had a hard time understanding. Because Chaitanya Swami had in his mind that Shriji Maharaj has given me all the orders, so what is left for me to do now? He was proud of that. Who shunned the intercourse of Gopalananda Swami and himself assumed supreme monkhood. He gave up his sleeping drum and cooking and began to eat in a row, sharing the bed with everyone. Thus, Sadguru Chaitanya Swami became a monk in the true sense of the word. Promise is the medicine. There was Gopalananda Swami in Gadpur. At that time, Harji Thakkar had lost all doubts. His son Manji Thakkar performed some of the cures. Even though the doctor was called, nothing changed. Then Harji Thakkar said, go and pray to Gopalananda Swami. Then his son prayed to Swami that my father's doubts have stopped and the body cannot remain. Then Swami said that if you give alum and sugar equal to a piece of mango, the doubt will be removed. Then gave the medicine as per Swami's instructions. As soon as he ate it, suspicion fell. Thus a big promise is also a big medicine. Saints' glory. Govindaji Kari was a Brahman in village Karad. He was a devotee of Jagannath. He himself visited Jagannath twice, and the third time when Jagannath went, he thought in his mind that will my welfare be done or not. So I want to test it. Then he took a fast and sat on the roof of Jagannath's dera. On the second fast, Jagannath appeared there in the night disguised as a Brahman and said, if you want to do Tarukalyana, go to Gopalananda Swami, the monk of Swaminarayan. So Tarukalyan will happen. Why is Ameto dying here? Then Govindaji says, who are you? Then he said, I am Jagannath. Then Govind says, what is the test for him that you are Jagannath? Then Jagannath said, enter this wooden idol, then you will know that I am Jagannath and I and Gopalananda are not different. Also, when you go to Gopalananda Swami, Gopalananda Swami says what Tarukalyan Jagannath did not do and sent to me. Then you know that we both are one. Then he started walking towards the house after taking the Brahman Jagannath ji's feet and washing the Nahidhui in the morning. He came to his village and asked the Harijans of the village, "Who among you is a great sadhu Gopalananda?" Then Haribhaktas say, "He is a very great monk." After a few days, Gopalananda Swami arrived at Vadtal. In the morning he visited Karad village. Then all Harijans had darshan. Govindaji came to know when Swami was ready to go. He grabbed the hands of his nephews Bahechar Dave and Damodar Dave and shouted, "Gopalananda, stand up! Gopalananda, stand up!" At that time, Bhaga Seth, a man with boots, was sitting near Swami in the carriage. He has told Swami that Swami is coming with some doso. Then keep the car standing. There Govindaji worshipped Swami's feet. Then Swami said, "Govindaji, Jagannath did not do your welfare. Sent it to me." Then Govindaji Maharaj says you and Jagannath are not different. Swami says, "I am the servant of Jagannath." Govindaji says you are Sakshat Jagannath Ji Maharaj. Bhago Seth was surprised to hear that. Then Swami says, "Now turn 5 beads, saying Swaminarayan, Swaminarayan." Then he said, "I don't know Swaminarayan. I will worship you as I know you." Swami says, "My bhajan will not be done." Then he accepted Swami's rule and went home. Nitya Gopalananda used to spin 5 beads with the name Gopalananda. Swami gave darshan at last. Then Govindaji Maharaj told everyone, "Boys, light a ghee lamp and this is my Gopalanandaji." Saying that, he went to God's abode, obtaining a son by grace. Gopalananda Swami once came to Rajkot village. All the Haribhaktas came to see Swami, and Shiv Shankar Bhatt came a little late. Then Swami asked him, "Shiv Shankar, why late?" Then Shiv Shankar Bhatt said, "Swami, I am reciting Janmangal." Then Swami says, "Why are you reciting?" Then Shiv Shankar Bhatt said, "I don't have a son to get a son." Swami says, "How many lessons have you decided to do?" Then Bhatt says, 1 lakh, 1 million, is to be done. Swami says, "Even if you recite 1/4 lakh, you will not have a son. This is your brother Vithal. Give him the fruit of this lesson so he will have a son, he will serve you." Then Shiv Shankar Bhatt, trusting Swami's promise, called Vithal Bhatt and presented the fruit of his lessons to Swami. So he had a son. He worked with Shiv Shankar Bhatt's majesty. Fruit of humiliation. Once Swami reached village Bholad. A Patil of that village was reading a Haribhakta Brahman story. He told him that if you want to tell a story, break Swaminarayan's Kanthi. Then the Brahman says, "Kanthi is close to my head." Then Patil says, "We don't have to tell you the story." Leaving saying that. Then some Haribhakta said that to Gopalananda Swami. At that time that Patil of the village was also sitting near Swami. Then Swami said, "Patil, the storyteller is called Vyasji. Why did you insult Vyasji? You have not insulted the narrator Brahman, but you have insulted Vyasji. So you will come to eat once." Then Patil says, "I will kill one person." Then Swami says, "2 meals will come." Then Patil says, "I will kill one, and my brother will kill the other." A few days after this, his future remained in limbo. At that time the barrels of the village used to fill the lake with water. As he poured the food from the end, buckets of water fell from his head and started screaming and everyone fainted. Then those Yamdoots went home and told Patel that we have come to get you. If you want to kill, kill. Patel could not say anything then. Then Yam's angels made him fall with a fat body to a cow. The people of the whole village saw it. Soon they took his dead body to Jampuri. Thus putting a limit on the big one causes such suffering to the life. The fruit of grace. Narsiram Bhai of the village was a bookkeeper in Ahmedabad and Hema Bhai Hathibhai there. He went to Vartal for darshan of Lakshminarayan Dev. Then he thought to himself that no one will recognize me here. Then he put on 3 or 4 good clothes and tied a good Ahmedabadi turban on his head. He took 2 men with him, gave him 2 sugar cubes. Then he came to the assembly and bowed his feet and placed a sugar-filled basket on the throne of Raghuvirji Maharaj and filled a large padiya from one basket and placed it in front of the great Sadguru. Then Gopalananda Swami said, "Who came, Narsiram?" Narsingh Bhai says, "Yes, Swami." Then Swami said, "When I left home, you stayed at home for the night and your mother made me khichdi and curry. That is why you are called my cousin." Then Narsiram Bhai thought that Aho, this Swami has come to our house. Narsingh Bhai went to Swami's seat after performing the Aarti of Lakshminarayan Dev. Then Swami said, "Narsiram, are you married or what? Wearing such fine robes and precious jewelry?" Narsiram says, "No, Lord." Then Swami says, "Why all these tricks have been done?" So he immediately got up from there and took off his clothes and took off all his precious clothes and ornaments and put on simple clothes and came to Gopalananda Swami. Then Swami said, "Why did you do this?" Then Narsiram says, "Swami, for your grace." Then Swami said, "Go, no fault will defeat you." Hearing this, Narsibhai's guilt was removed from his distance and his conscience was cleansed. Built a temple in his village and offered his everything. He went to Akshardham after seclusion. Thus, by the mercy of a great saint, the soul becomes innocent. Correct understanding. Once when Gopalananda Swami was in Vartal, Raghuvirji Maharaj called Mahant Aksharananda Swami on some work occasion and said that one day we will see Sigram. Then Aksharanand Swami spoke, "Which is not a bull now?" He answered and sat down. Then Raghuvirji Maharaj told Gopalananda Swami this about Sigram. At that time Gopalananda Swami had to go to Junagadh. Then Swami told Aksharananda Swami that you walk with me to Junagadh. Then Aksharanand Swami said, "What about this work of the temple?" Then Swami said, "Walk with me for 1 month by handing over the work to others. You don't get away without coming." Aksharananda Swami had in his mind that I am the mistress of this temple. So Acharya in front of me in what calculation? I was proud that Shriji Maharaj had given me Mehanti. Gopalananda Swami took him with him to Junagadh. There, Swami talked about the religion of renunciation and avoided all the things that Aksharananda Swami had in his mind and made him unattached. He confirmed in his mind that our religion is to act according to the orders of Shriji Maharaj and all these actions are considered as acharyas. All species have retired from their consciousness. Then he went to the village Polarpur and went to see Gopalananda Swami after worshipping there in the morning. If you hadn't met, I would have had trouble. Saying that Swami started. Thus, without grace and understanding, infatuation cannot be avoided. Big. Sarvanivasnanda Swami lived in Ahmedabad. 50 sadhus lived with him, and 10 palas themselves accompanied him when he went for a walk. Even though Seagram etc. vehicle was self-sufficient, one day a thought occurred to him that until Gopalananda Swami has intercourse, until then, our efforts will not be spared. Thinking that once, Ayodhya Prasadji Maharaj folded his hands and said, I want to go and have intercourse with Vadtal Gopalananda Swami. Then Ayodhya Prasadji Maharaj said that Swami, what is the weakness in you that you want to go there? Then Sarvanivasnanda Swami said that unless Maharaj has performed the intercourse with Gopalananda Swami, the worship of Shriji Maharaj, the practice of satsang and the determination will not be done, so I request you to give me permission to go for intercourse. Then he had 60 pairs of charnarvinds and some of his prasad items, all of which he offered to Ayodhya Prasad Maharaj. Then Ayodhya Prasadji Maharaj said, Lord, if you want to go, even if you come, I am happy, but distribute your worship to your servants as little as possible. Then Swami distributed the worship to his servants according to merit. Taking a servant with him, Vadtal Gopalananda went to have sex with Swami. Thus those who are big understand the glory of the big. Just as a diamond is tested by cutting it, only those who are big know the size of the big one. Made Hemraj Shah determined. Hemraj Shah lived as a monk in Sundaryana. He was a leader in Vaishnavism. Through the yoga of Lord Swaminarayana and Gopalananda Swami, his sons Panja Shah and Vana Shah both became present Dhari Satsangis. But Hemraj Shah used to say that Swami is a Vallabh, all others are Baba. Once Gopalananda Swami was going to Vadtal from Gadpur along with Santamandal. Meanwhile Sundaryana village was settled. At that time all Haribhaktas and Hemraj Shah's sons Vanasha and Punjasha came to see Swami. Then Panja Shah said to perform satsang to my father. So Gopalananda Swami said, call him here. Then why does Panja say, Swami will not come here? Yes, if there is a patient, it needs to be seen. Then Gopalananda Swami said, tell your father that if Swami is sick then go and see the pulse. Then Hemraj Shah came to the temple with his son. Swami sat down and asked to see the pulse. Seth took Swami's hand in his and looked for a pulse, but Swami took all the pulse. Hence the pulse does not come in hand. After checking everything, the pulse was nowhere to be found. Swami was talking with Seth. Hence Hemraj Shah was greatly astonished and got up and fell at the feet of the Lord and said, You are the true Lord Krishna. Then Swami says, I am not God. I am his slave. Our Lord is Lord Swaminarayan. Thus the miraculous intercourse of Swami made Hemraj Shah determined and brought him to satsang. Later this Seth became a solitary devotee of Shriji Maharaj. Hence, even if Nath and family put Nath out, they kept satsang together. His family became happy in satsang by the grace of Swami. Ardeshar recognized the mistake. Once Raghuvirji Maharaj, Sadguru Gopalananda Swami and Nityananda Swami reached Surat. When Ardeshar of Surat came to the Parsi Nitya Sabha, Raghuvirji used to stand up and salute Gopalananda Swami and walk on his feet. Then one day Nityananda Swami spoke to Swami that it would be better if you identify Ardesarji's mistake today. Because he salutes Raghuvirji Maharaj standing up and falls at your feet, so it is considered improper. Then Swami said that no matter what, talk tomorrow morning. Then next day morning Ardeshar came to Katha. Then Swami made Keshavdas ji Samadhi. Ardeshar was very surprised to see that. Then Swami says, pick up this sadhu and take him from here. There is a breakdown in the story. Then they took him and made him sleep in the room. Even after 2 or 3 days, he did not wake up. Therefore, Ardesarji prayed to Swami that Swami, wake up the monk or perform cremation. Then Keswadas was brought to the meeting. At that time Swami called Kashavdas 2 or 3 times but did not speak. Then Swami says that now it is Acharya Maharaj's job, not our job. Ardesarji says, Swami, who is bigger than you? Then Swami says, Shriji Maharaj has seated Raghuvirji Maharaj on his throne. Nothing bothered me. Then Ardesarji prayed to Raghuvirji Maharaj and said, Maharaj, this sadhu has been lying for 3 days. He has not taken any food and water and physical activity has stopped. So please wake up. Raghuvirji Maharaj sat on the path and chanted Kashavdas 3 times, so Kashavdas immediately got up and went to the feet of Raghuvirji Maharaj. Then Gopalananda Swami said, what do you see, Keswadas? Kashavdas says that I see Shriji Maharaj sitting with Raghuvirji Maharaj on his lap. Hearing that, Ardesarji took his turban in his hand and placed it at the feet of Raghuvirji Maharaj, prostrated himself and started to understand the true glory of Raghuvirji Maharaj. Thus Gopalananda Swami identified Ardesarji's mistake. Kripasadhya Vidya. Apa Shastri was a Dakshini Brahman in Vadodara. He had many students studying with him. In it, a Brahman student named Trimbaknath had little knowledge. So Shastri used to hate him a lot. Hence Trimbaknath got sad and came to the temple at dawn to see Lakshminarayan Dev. There sat in the meeting. Gopalananda Swami was sitting in that meeting. He asked Trimbaknath, why are you happy? Then he said that it is a great pity that I do not know Vidya. Then Swami asked, if you know Vidya, will you side with the Acharya with both thrones? Then the Brahman said, Aktihi Tadgitre ch an excavated lake crocodile entered it and the son was not born and named. Then Swami says, go to your Vidyaguru and tell him to take my exam. Then he went to Vidyaguru and said, Jay, take my exam. Then the Guru asked a hard verse in a hard way. By saying its application, he gave 5 meanings of the verse. Shastri was surprised to see this and said, have you met Gopalananda Swami or what? Then Trimbaknath says yes. Then Shastri said, now you have become Jagatjit Pandit. Now you don't come here to study. You have become a scholar to teach me. The name of this is Kripasadhya Vidya. Expelled Brahmarakshas. In Vadodara there was a Dakshini Brahman Rao Sahib. He was obsessed with Brahmarakshas. He went around to all the tirthas of Brahman Kashi etc. and met the so-called great man, but it did not make any difference. Then Gaikwad Sarkar of Vadodara said, if you meet Gopalananda Swami, he will free you from your misery. Then he met the Brahman Gopalananda Swami in Vadodara and told him about his grief that for 12 years I have not been able to sleep and have not had the pleasure of eating or drinking. Then Swami said, you should sleep on the ground tonight. Sleep will be good. Tell everyone in the house that no one wakes me up. Then they sleep on the ground. He got up at 8 o'clock in the day. Nahi washed and became holy and came to see Swami. Then he got on his feet and said, Swami, by your promise, I have had a good sleep for 12 years now, and I also had a happy birthday. So now I have to prepare all the saints by cooking. Then by cooking the kansar, the saints are assembled. When he came to the meeting at 5 o'clock in the evening, Sayajirao Sarkar also came there for darshan and sat in front of Swami. At that time Swami told the Dakshini Brahman that you match your sight with my sight. Then he got his sight along with the sight of the Lord. Then Swami spoke that Brahmarakshas are very stubborn. Saying this, Swami looked at him with a glance. There, that Brahmarakshas screamed black and ran away. Drops of smoke came out from the Brahman's ears, eyes and nose, etc. Sarve saw it in the meeting. Then Brahma Rakshas sat down. It broke a tree branch. Everyone was surprised to see that. Then that Dakshina Brahman went there to see the statue of Lakshminarayan Dev. Then Narayana put the necklace in the hand of Lord Narayana's idol on Brahman and Lakshmiji put the necklace on Sayajirao. Thus Swami showed a miracle through the idol of Lakshminarayana. Satisfied with this, Sayajirao served 600 rupees for 12 months as if he would serve God forever, and Rao Sahib decided to order marble and make an idol of Gopalananda Swami to the craftsman. Hearing this, Swami said that he is not my idol. The idol is of Purushottam Narayan. Thus, despite being powerful, Swami remained Nirmani. Vimukh Satsangi took place. Brahman Shukdevji of Megpur visited Gopalananda Swami in Junagadh temple. There, Swami asked him what Narsi Dave is doing. Then Shukdevji says, he is sick. Then Swami said, let Narsi Dave wear this flower necklace. The moment he wears this necklace, Shriji Maharaj will come to Tedwa with a plane and immediately go to Dham. That Shukdevji was like a Brahman Vimukh. He became Satsangi after seeing this pamphlet. The fence survived. Once upon a time Gopalananda Swami used to go all the way from Pipalne. Along with him were Narsi Dave, his son Makan, Kanji and other Brahmans from all over. On the way, the river came across a fence. Then Narsi Dave said, Swami, this ward is dry without water. If there is a good rain, it will be good. Then Gopalananda Swami says that if Maharaj wishes, it will be done. Then Narsi Dave said, Swami, if you please, even if it is necessary and my fence is saved and jaggery ripens well, we can get out of debt. Then Gopalananda Swami meditated and looked at the cloud. There, out of the blue, there was rain and lightning. It rained so much that the walls of the fence were filled and overflowed. The river flooded into banks. Thus, on the request of Narsi Dave, Swami sent rain and removed the suffering. Lust. Once Gopalananda Swami reached Gondal. Haribhaktas all came to see the Lord. A blacksmith from that neighborhood had come to see Swami with his son. That Haribhagat spoke to Swami, who said, Swami, this boy does not follow his faith. Then Swami looked at him and said, this is your father. He became your son out of lust that he intended for you. At the time of his death, he had such a resolve that his son-in-law served me a lot, but he has no son. From that resolution your son has been born. Why should he chase your daughter-in-law? Swami clarified. Within a few days the boy left the body. It rained. Once Swami came to Baruch temple. Vaishakh was Sud 14, Nrisimha Chaturdashi. From that day the temple started. Ramji Bhagat, attached to the service of the temple, said to Gopal Swami, Swami, if there is a little rain, there will be water in our well and the factory will work. Then Swami said, if it rains, the strings of the temple will break. Then Ramji Bhagat said, if it rains a little, it will not break. Then the Swami meditated and returned to Vritti Antar, remaining for 1/4. Till then it rained. Indradhar water started falling. Seeing that, the saints were shocked and told the Swami that the dome of the Swami temple will collapse. Said the saints. Then Ramji Bhagat said, Swami, now it has rained a lot and there is a lot of water in the well. Then Swami said, stop that rain, and immediately the rain stopped. Thus, by the will of Swami, it rained. Donation forgiven. When there was a temple of Lakshminarayan Dev in Vadtal. At that time there was a mean patidar named Kasiyaji. He lived in Petlad and monopolized the goods of the Gaikwad government. He didn't bother anyone. He did not like such a big temple of Swaminarayan due to his hatred. So he used to create many problems. Once one of his men came to a meeting. Srihari asked him about Kasiyaji's news. Then he said, he who is not pleased to see a Hindu temple should not be called a Hindu. He told this to Kasiyaji. So he hated Maharaj even more. He started protesting directly and decided to levy dan, tax, on all temple goods. To remove this obstacle, Maharaj sent Gopalananda Swami and Dadkhachar to Kasiyaji. Gopalananda Swami went to Kasiyaji's office. Swami sat on the throne next to Kasiyaji. Kasiyaji was stunned to see Swami's supernatural talent. His instincts were compressed and crushed like a jackal is crushed by a lion. Then Swami went from there to Mir Sahib, who was sitting there. Mir Sahib was stunned. After a few minutes, Mir Sahib politely asked the reason for his arrival. Then Swami answered and said that he has come to apologize for the donation of goods of our temple. Then Kasiyaji gave a disapproving reply that how much money should we forgive? Swami says, till the temple is built. Hearing that, Kasiyaji could not dare to answer him and said, come in the evening. Swami says, we will not come in the evening. If you go naked in the evening, we will have diarrhea, and if a woman falls, we will fast. Said Swami fiercely. This made Kasiyaji lose. Then Mir Sahib advised Kasiyaji. Hence the donation waiver was fully documented. A miracle to Kasiyaji. Once Kasiyaji wrote an order to send a large marble stone from the Vadtal temple and sent a cart to fetch it. Acharya Shri Raghuvirji Maharaj etc. were very unhappy after reading such a thoughtless royal order on the institution of God. However, a stone was removed from the God's temple in order to maintain the honor of the elder man. Gopalananda Swami knew this. So Swami's distance was very short, and from that time Kasiyaji's body started getting very inflamed in Petlad. So he was very scared. He tried several cooling treatments, but the inflammation did not stop. Then someone suspected that you had ordered the God's stone to be brought by Vadtal, so maybe some big man was offended. Hearing that, Kasiyaji found this suspicion to be true. Because he knew that Gopalananda Swami was Satpurusha. Coaching them harms both peoples. Knowing that, the ordered marble stone was loaded on the cart and sent back to Vadtal. In Vadtal, Kasiyaji's man told everything that happened. Then everyone took him to Gopalananda Swami. he came to Swami and humbly prayed. "We have brought back your stone," so Swami commanded, "Put it back in the place from where it was taken." Then he came to put the stone. From the same day, the inflammation in Kasiaji's body calmed down. Avoided blame. Once Swami used to come from Saranpur to Garda in a cart. It rained a lot during that time. The saints got down from the chariot and walked on foot. Gopalananda Swami was very tired from the exertion of walking as his body was very tender. Swami used to sleep in asa at night. Then a saint started serving the Lord, Charnachampi. Swami was so exhausted that he fell asleep, and the saint kept pressing Swami's body all night. A thought came to the saint's mind that if I stop pressing the Lord's feet, then the Lord will wake up. Knowing that, they kept pressing till 4 o'clock in the morning. When Swami woke up at 4 o'clock, he saw that the saint was pressing his feet. So said that the great man came again or what? Saint says, "No, Lord. I am at your service only at night." Hearing that, Swami was very pleased and told the saint, "O great man, ask me as a bridegroom as you wish." The saint was also very humble. He knew that a great man like Swami was pleased with me, so he wanted me to be absolved. Knowing this, the saint said to Swami, "Swami, I often fast due to Swapnadosh. So please me to avoid this fault." Swami was pleased and said to the saint, "Go, henceforth you will not have that fault." So Swami was satisfied and avoided the fault. Poverty averted. Once in a meeting of thousands of people, Gopalananda Swami sat in Maharaj's mind with insight. At that time Sri God Brahman Narsingharam Joshi touched the feet of Swami and sat in the meeting. Seeing Narsingharam sad, Shobharam Shastri and Vaidyaraj Ramchandra Bhai asked Joshi Baba, "Why are you sad today?" Joshi said that when there is suffering in practice, it is the religion of the body and it becomes sad. Then Swami opened his eyes and asked Joshi, "What is wrong with you? Say it." Then Joshi said that, "Swami, I owe 800 rupees. My house has been written by Vanya. That Vanya has sued the government and is trying to confiscate it. The eldest daughter was allowed to keep 800 rupees for fear of confiscation. That daughter is also sitting down. Now the house will be seized by confiscation, and the little girl will go to her father-in-law and say that if you have given 800 rupees to the elder, then give it to me too, so from where to get it?" In this way, both the girls are leaving themselves with the in-laws. So who will work for both of us? Where will we live if the house will go into foreclosure? What is there to eat in old age? He is depressed by anxiety. Then Gopalananda Swami said, "You go home now and dig a hole 5 cubits deep under the floorboards in your room before Vanyo subdues your house. A copper charuru will come out of it. Take out the gold seal of 5,000 rupees in it and give it to Bapuraji Seth. He is very wise, prudent and a solitary devotee, which will pay off your debt. So the house will also remain, and he will give jewelry worth 800 rupees to the younger daughter. Thus both your daughters will be happy. Will also serve you. Seth will give you the interest of the remaining rupees. Your livelihood will be good in it. So you will not be depressed. Chant Srihari continuously." Thus, hearing the practical suffering of Narsingharam Joshi, a solitary devotee, Gopalananda Swami made him happy by showing the buried wealth. Gold from Shaligram. Once upon a time there was a great learned Pandit named Ratiram of the eastern country. He came to the meeting and sat facing Gopalananda Swami. Then he folded his hands and said, "Look, Swami, these are the 5 ancient Vishnu saligrams I have. I worship him constantly. It has been 22 years since then. Despite having 2 wives, there is no son. Also, even though I am a great learned Brahman, I do not get enough material to complete my food. I have respiratory disease. It also does not heal. So what is the significance of that Vishnu worship? When Vishnu cannot give the happiness of this world, then what will give the salvation of the next world? So it is not trusted and it is not believed. Therefore, I have come to ask you for an explanation of this matter, knowing you are a very capable person. Please me as it pleases me."